comparing the marginal product and total product graph with the average product graph. We're going to compare the total product and the marginal product graph that you saw in a previous video with the marginal product and the average product graph. Here you notice we have quantity of workers, total product, marginal product, and average product. Let's say you hire the first worker. The first worker produces an additional 2 units for you for a total of 2 units, which means that the average product is 2. So we have 2 here, and we have the marginal product in red and the average product in purple here. If you hire now the second worker produces an additional 3 units for a total product of 5 divided by 2 gives you the average product of 2.5. And so do you notice that we've plotted this on the graph, that the marginal product is 3, the average product is 2.5. Let's say you hire the third worker. If you hire the third worker produces an additional product of 4 for a total of 9. 9 divided by 3 gives you the average product. So we're going to go ahead and plot all the way through increasing marginal returns up to the 4th worker. But notice what happens at the 5th worker. If you decide to hire the 5th worker, the marginal product drops to 3, so the marginal product starts to drop, and that starts to pull the average down. So in this situation, notice that the marginal product is 3, which pulls the total product up. But on this graph, the marginal product now went from 5 to 3, which then starts to pull the average down. Notice that the average of the 5th worker goes to 3.4. As you start to hire more and more workers, do you notice that the marginal product is going down from 3 to 2, but because the marginal is below the average, it pulls the average down until you get to the 7th worker. On the 7th worker, the marginal product is 1, so the total product goes up by 1. The marginal product dropped from 2 to 1, which pulls the average then down. Between the 4th worker and the 7th worker, we have what's called diminishing marginal returns. As you add more and more of a variable input, which is a wage worker, to some fixed input, the additional output goes down. And then if you hire the 8th worker, your marginal product is a -1, which pulls the total product down, which then, if you notice here, marginal product is negative, and it keeps pulling the average down. And so any time that the total product starts downward, or that the marginal product crosses the x-axis beyond those points, this is called decreasing marginal returns.